Alright, welcome back, guys. So today we're going to be removing the factory car alarm. Well, it's not a factory, but aftermarket from the factory car alarm that I don't use on my 97 Eclipse GSX. So stay tuned, keep watching, and subscribe. Alright, welcome back, guys. So today we're going to be removing this factory car alarm, or aftermarket car alarm that the dealership usually installs. Sometimes I feel like I'm having trouble starting the car. It almost feels like there's a kill switch. So I'm not sure if this is the problem, but we're going to go ahead and remove this factory alarm because we don't use it. All we need is the key. You still have the factory alarm system that's in the car, but obviously it doesn't have a shock sensor. But once you use the key, it automatically uses it. So let's go ahead and remove the alarm. So we're underneath the car, and here is the factory alarm. Here's the relay, and it has a bunch of taps underneath here. So what we're gonna do is untap everything that is down here. I know they did cut into the power source on this relay part, so we're going to go ahead and remove this, cut it off, and then put the power back where it was. But let's remove this alarm system. There was this key. I mean, I don't know, hopefully we can start it and it doesn't affect us, but we're going to remove this factory alarm. So we're going to remove all these T-taps from our wiring. I cut all the zip ties too, so I'm going to remove anything that has a T-tap. The T-taps will stay on the wires that were tapped into it, so I'm not really worried about that. We're going to remove the ground wire. We're going to remove the ground wire from back here. Okay, we got the ground wire out. We're going to remove this switch right here. Only thing left is some T-taps over here, so we're going to remove these right here. Let's cut this zip tie. There's these T-taps right here. We're going to remove these ones too, just like that. And the only thing that's left is the relay. That was the power that was spliced. There is another T-tap right here, another tap. So we're gonna pull this off just like that. So the only thing left is this power wire that is right there and this yellow cable here. So let's remove that. So right here they did cut this wire, so we're gonna have to put this wire back to this wire in the ignition system. And so what I'm going to do is, because the wire might be a lot shorter now, hopefully we can stretch it out. We're going to first, we might have to put another tap. Well, we are going to put another tap, but so we're going to cut this super close to it. We might have to run another gauge through here. So we're going to cut this like that and cut this here. Cut it as close as possible. Just like that. And we're going to have to get a wire that goes from here to here. Now we have to connect this wire and this wire back together. This is a bigger gauge wire. I think we should be fine. I don't think we'll catch fire. I just don't have another gauge wire that is this same size, so we're very limited on space here. So you want to be sure that you don't cut any more. So we're going to try to, so I don't have a wire wire trimmer or cutters or strippers. Now we expose the wire. Now we're going to put our connector into this one. No space in these cars. Perfect. Now we're going to connect it to this other one over here. Okay. Got some wire here. Now we're going to connect this one to that one into it like that. And now it's connected. So we disconnected all the taps and we connected this ignition or power or ignition wire back, and we remove this one, remove all the taps, the grounds, and that should be it. Okay. Here you guys have the factory aftermarket factory alarm system. This comes with the shock sensor and a kill switch. This car doesn't really get we really don't need this, so this still comes with the factory alarm system when you lock it and unlock it, so we don't need this. So alright, so that's how you remove the aftermarket factory alarm system that they used to sell you at dealerships. It's a KARR alarm. I'm not a mechanic, I'm not a pro, I'm not an electrician, so make sure you do your due diligence before you cut any of your wiring and stuff like that. For the most part, it's just disconnect all the taps. If they did it right, they would probably soldered it. So if you can't do it, make sure to take it to a professional. The only thing I did do is connect our wires back and tapped it into place. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to know that this is just a hobby of mine and I'm not a pro. But subscribe. Catch you on the next one.